Hello, everyone, and welcome to our call today to walk through our anticipated 2025 sponsorship packages. As we kick off 2025 sponsorships, we will provide you with some great information on our mission and our main goals as an organization, what support we're seeking from you, and how you can make the most out of your sponsorship in Women in HVACR. I'm Kristen Gallup, and I've been on the board of Women in HVACR for 4 years and am your current 2025 president. I am also the director of Parts and Supplies North America for Carrier Enterprise, and I'm excited to talk about these sponsorships today as we have been very intentional about curating these sponsorship packages and have included feedback from our Sponsorship Advisory Council as well as our board members, specifically Sarah Hammond, who comes from the contracting side, Crystal Williams, who comes from the marketing, vendor, and contractor side, and Kelsey Brueggemann, who comes from the contracting and vendor side. So let's dive in. Women in HVACR is a nonprofit organization, and our vendor partners and sponsors are the biggest supporters and help us fund our organization. Additionally, our board of directors are operating in a volunteer capacity. So it's really important that you understand where our organization is headed and how we plan to accomplish big things in 2025 as we build on the success of the past few years. Hang on tight. We've got tons of great information for you to consider as you think through the best way for you and your company to support women in HVACR as we work to celebrate more women in the HVACR industry. So as we work through our 2025 planning session, we wanted to be more intentional on our mission and our vision so that we could deliver upon our promise. So for 2025, our new mission is champion women's entry, growth, and success in the HVACR industry. And our new vision is women in the HVACR will be celebrated as the leading organization for women to connect and thrive in the HVACR industry. So really excited to be able to deliver upon our promises in 2025. So as a board, we've decided to focus on our contractor base this year. We're seeking to encourage all contractor business owners to join our organization for networking, education, and mentorship. We value all of our members in the organization, our manufacturers, our distributors, our educators, our vendors, our contractors, and our field technicians. But after listening to feedback, we placed a heavy emphasis on strengthening our community of owners and leaders in contracting businesses across the U.S. The sponsorship levels we will introduce to you today reflect more opportunities for our sponsors to be in front of more men and women in our industry, but especially contractors. We pledge to keep our sponsors at the forefront of our minds and offer all types of opportunities. So today we're going to start discussing our core sponsorship levels. These are how we operate, provide programming, and support at events across our industry. Other opportunities will arise throughout the year and will be open to core sponsors first. But we have created levels that should fit all budgets and desires to grow companies' exposure to our industry and the members that we serve. Operationally, our organization has gone through important updates and modifications over the past few years. We're still working to improve our communication, our opportunities, and our execution. So I really appreciate, and we really appreciate all of you that have supported us for many, many years and those that choose to support us in 2025. So we're strengthening our foundation, expanding upon our contractor memberships for sustainable growth. So let's start with the contractor member focus. As we focus on maintaining and obtaining more contractors, we've created new bundles, including discounted group memberships. These bundles will be available to our sponsors to add additional memberships, but this is actually going to be launched in the upcoming weeks as an option through membership. Additionally, we couldn't be more excited to add an experienced, successful contractor initiative where Lori and Crystal will be putting together an advisory board of contractors. So more information to come on that. So let's dive into the revamp of our sponsorships. So we have feedback from sponsors that they didn't realize that they had access to all of the member benefits. So I'll go over some of those today. And Kelsey, Sarah, and Laura Lynn will also be doing a member orientation for sponsors in April. I'll also be going over the new benefits in 2025 sponsor packages. All of them have been redesigned to give you more value and more choices. Additionally, we will have regular communication and support from our sponsorship committee, and that's going to be led by Sarah and Kelsey. Really excited to have them leading that charge. You will also get more exposure for your businesses with each sponsorship level throughout the year. Okay, so let's talk about the benefits that you might not know about. Monthly membership calls will now be masterminds, and they will replace our Friday calls. We started to see that our Friday calls became the same 24 to 40 people attending. So we wanted to increase that attendance and the value of the call, but it's also now going to include a 5-minute company overview from a sponsor or two that will align with the topic of that month. Additionally, we're going to have a second monthly webinar, and it's going to be focused on education and industry topics. We'll also provide you that same opportunity for a 5-minute company overview from a sponsor to, again, aligning with the topic of that month. Our monthly newsletters. I know you guys have missed the monthly newsletters. Starting in March, they will go out the first Tuesday of every month. And many of the sponsor levels include the ability to submit articles for this newsletter. Our member directory, you can connect with your members in the area and build a local network, or ask a sponsor committee member to help you connect with those you value most, whether it's contractors, suppliers, wholesalers, or distributors. We're going to continue our book clubs. You have the ability to join the book club. Laura Lynn does an amazing job of choosing the best books and putting together group discussions twice a month. The engagement that we are seeing and the vulnerability and just the sharing of those book club calls is a huge benefit. Our mentorship program, become a mentor and get those in your company who have been given memberships the opportunity to be a mentee. At certain levels in these sponsorships, this will be included. Consider committees. So we've got our ambassador program. We're looking for 2 representatives per state to attend career fairs, industry events, and promote awareness of the trades. This ambassador committee has done a really good job of curating information and packaging up so that we can deliver the content for you. So we have one voice, and we're going through the industry speaking the same language. And then our annual conference. Make sure you choose a level that gets you the best location. So historically, we've provided you tables. This year, we're providing options of first, second, and third release of dates for you to grab a space, as well as additional sponsorship opportunities that will be provided soon. Last year, we had over 600 attendees. We are expecting no less than that this year. So this is really the best place for you to meet everyone in person and build those long-lasting partnerships and relationships. So really excited about the boosts for 2025. They will be 10 by 10s. So what's new in sponsorship? So with each level, you're going to get a unique logo and social media post that you can put on your website, LinkedIn, and all the social media that highlights your commitment to diversity and inclusion. Since we are growing each year, we have nearly 70 vendor partners, and we took the booth location into consideration when we were putting these levels together. So we will now start releasing a floor plan. So for instance, for those of you that are at the higher levels first, You will be given weeks in advance to choose your booth locations. Then we'll open it up to the second group, and then the third group, and then the final group after that. So different levels will be in each of the 3 release dates to be able to pick the spot that you want, whether it's near the bars or the food or the entrance. Everybody's going to have a great location. So tickets to annual conference are necessary for our sponsors. So including them with the top levels was a key benefit for us in 2025. We also added discount tickets for all levels as an option this year. And this is probably the biggest opportunity. When we got feedback on sponsorships, everybody wants a speaking opportunity. So we secured 32 spots in 2026. So depending on your level, you are guaranteed an opportunity to get high quality spots for those speaking spots. We will also have opportunities for submissions for annual conference and regional events for the 7,500 and up levels. We're also going to share some of our sponsors' webinar links with our membership this year, giving you an option to share your content to over 1,200 members. And the one that I'm really, really excited about is we are launching our first magazine this year called Elevate. And there's an opportunity for features and ads depending on your level. This is going to be a full high quality magazine that we will be distributing to all of our members, and will feature powerful women in all aspects of the trades, hot topics of conversation, sponsorship, ad placement, and top women to watch. Some of the features of the magazine are built into the levels to provide you with the exposure, while others are available for purchase. Additionally, we are partnering with podcasters this year with almost all levels, where you have access to be chosen as a guest speaker. We will also be sharing a list of our sponsors on a consistent basis and encourage them to have you as a guest appearance on their shows. And then the other thing that we've added is we've added some mentee options in the levels this year, so you can take advantage of our member benefits and choose people on your team to take those spots. So as we started navigating 2024 and our mentorship program, we were challenged with having mentors reach out to mentees, and there wasn't a ton of engagement, or they were chasing mentees to get them on the calendar to start the program. So we instilled a $49 fee for a mentee, where it was just enough for them to have some skin in the game, where they were able to start fostering that relationship with the mentor. So that's another huge benefit on the mentee side, is you would have a mentee option for mentorship program. And then our sponsorship level. So we actually have 6 levels this year. We have a value proposition and a price point for every type of sponsor interested in participating, with levels ranging from $3,500 to $20,000. We've also renamed and rebranded our sponsorship levels to allow your company to highlight your commitments to women in the trades. So let's walk through what those levels look like. So this impactful chart shows ways to invest and obtain more perks. We put together the side-by-side comparison so that you could see the different overall benefits for each level. So depending on what you choose as a level, you have a certain number of memberships, mentee opportunities, annual tickets, booth location options, discounted annual tickets or a booth, ability to speak at AHR, our annual conference or regional events, additional number of social media posts, newsletters, articles, the size of the ad in our magazine, or a discount ad on ads in the magazine, as well as so much more. So Sarah and Kelsey are happy to walk you through each one of these, and you can sign up, renew your sponsorship today. So if you were a sponsor in 2024, you can log into the Women in HVACR website, and you will see you will be able to choose your membership, then click rejoin, then choose your level, and then go past the discount, that's for students, and then you'd get to the payment page, and then that's how you would renew your sponsorship. If you are new to sponsorship, then you would create a new account to create your new sponsorship level. This portal is going to be launched on Monday at noon, and the reason for this is we wanted to give you time to look at the various levels and see what is going to work for you and your organization. So everything will be open to the new members on Monday at noon. If you're an existing sponsor from 2024, you can log into your account through Neon and be able to renew your sponsorship. So our operational focus and excellence, one of the things that I've really been focusing on is our commitment to the organization and delivering on our sponsorship and our membership and our organization as a whole. And so one of the areas for me was role clarity and responsibility. And that really is about having the right people in the right seats with the right experience to be able to deliver and execute on all of these commitments for sponsorship. So one of the things that we're also instilling is an internal calendar and tracking. So keeping track of the monthly calls, making sure that you have enough time to provide us your content to make sure that we have a successful call, that we're keeping track of newsletters and the social media content that we're asking you for. Sarah and Kelsey will also be tracking all of it to make sure that everything is delivered upon on the dates, and that you have enough time to provide the information. And the biggest thing is we're really improving our systems, as we had a delay in executing this sponsorship because we were being really intentional. We want to make sure that we had improved communications, keeping you informed, starting a sponsor membership orientation that we're going to schedule in April, but really just making sure that you have all the communications that you need. And we understand upon those renewals that we were challenged with those communications. So we will be better on the communication side. So what else can you expect from women in HVACR? So from a social media standpoint, you'll have the ability to display your logo and talk about your support of our organization, and we'll provide you some of that content. As far as events and trade shows, we can provide you with a page to display at your booth about women in HVACR with a barcode to join on any of our upcoming regional events. I know when we started to look at our calendar of the 2025 events, there were over 70 events that we were being asked to participate or support dealer meetings. And so we want to make sure that we're providing you that content and that we're able to support you where we can. And then spreading the word, talking about our organization to other potential sponsors and members, especially contractors. We want to make sure that we get the word out and that we support women coming into our industry and becoming stronger leaders. So knowing more about our member benefits will help this cause. And then joining a committee, ambassador, membership, events, sponsorship, education, conference, and endowment. Wherever you are passionate about, there's really more opportunities to get involved. And then mentorship in the Navigator program. Many of our sponsor packages include mentee opportunities, of which I talked about. Identifying people in your organization that would benefit from being mentored by other great women, including yourself. Also, if you'd like to become a mentor, you can apply on our website. And then finally, you have a number of memberships depending on which sponsor level that you choose. Make sure you get people from your company who are also passionate about helping women succeed in our industry and give them the gift of the membership. We also have a new membership orientation every quarter that they can join. So thank you for joining us today. I know we opened up the chat for any questions that you might have. we will answer those live right now. And then what we'll do is for the ones that we can't get to, we will make sure that we provide a Q&A based on this session. And if you have any questions about sponsorship, you can reach out to sponsorship@womenhvacr.com.